Greetings, it's your boy Mr. Tempo, CEO of Tempo Networks and the producer of the Hot Ones Caribbean. Yes, the Hot Ones Caribbean, this very show that hopefully you've been enjoying as much as we enjoyed producing. We've seen over the last 13 episodes some of the most incredible talent from throughout the Caribbean. As you can see, it's a diverse set of talent and celebrities, including ministers of government, artists from all genres, all sorts of folks that I'm hopeful that you've gotten to know a little bit more intimately as you take in the Hot Ones Caribbean. I know you have a lot of questions. In fact, as we go along, you have been posing those questions. Why is it all Trinidadians? Why is it just in Trinidad and it's called Hot Ones Caribbean? Well, we're going to tell you all of that, but certainly you know that it was produced in the heart of the pandemic, and so we thank the Almighty that we were able to get that done. It's Trinidad because, of course, it's the home of the scorpion pepper, which is one of the hottest peppers in the world, but also for some other reasons, and now we're going to be expanding, but we're going to tell you all about that later on. But in this episode featuring Joshua Da Silva, the superstar rising cricketer, you will notice some things. In fact, those of you who have been clued in and tapped in and enjoying the season, all 13 episodes, definitely will notice something, which is the pepper sauces are in a different lineup. Interestingly enough, this episode, although we're showing it to you as the 13th episode, was the very first episode that we produced. And so we got the lineup and we put it together. And once this episode had aired, we realized that perhaps the order of the pepper sauces was not exactly right? So we checked into the Scoville level, etc. So for example, you will notice that the last pepper sauce on the table in this episode is the Old Duppy pepper sauce from Barbados. What a great pepper sauce. That has the Carolina Reaper in it. As you know, the Carolina Reaper is the hottest pepper in the world at the moment. But there are different ingredients in the Old Duppy that diminishes the full strength of the Carolina Reaper. So we realized after the first episode that the habanero pepper sauce, which is 100% Trinidadian scorpion, was actually hotter. So we made the switch. And then you'll see some little switches here and there. But for those of you who wouldn't recognize it, cool. But for those of you who would clue into that, no, you know the reason. Actually, this is a great time to shout out all of the pepper sauces that were on the table. We're really proud of the selection. I mean, they represented in a major way. Some were, very, very hot and fiery. Some were flavorful. In fact, they were all flavorful. Some had a sweetness, some had, a special herb like Shadow Benny. It was really a great selection. And, although most came from Trinidad and Tobago, we did have representation from some of the other islands as well, like Barbados, as I mentioned, with Old Duppy. And of course, from my own country, big up yourself, the US Virgin Islands, the Alvin hot sauce, right? So in fact, let me actually go down. I mean, we had Peri Peri hot sauce, we had Total Tasty hot sauce, we had Maggie's, Alvin's, Caribbean Flavor, Bertie's, Matuks, again, Old Duppy, and of course the fiery 100% Trinidad scorpion pepper habanero's pepper sauce, right? And wait a minute, how can I forget the House of Tempo pepper sauce? Yes, folks, we created our own pepper sauce in this season. It's called the House of Tempo, and it is a beautiful sauce. In fact, we can't, the staff is all in it. We can't keep it in stock around here. Grace, in fact, do you have a bottle there? All right, yeah. Thank you. It's a Tempo hot sauce. This is Grace, by the way. Grace, you loving it? Or?
I love it.
What do you love about it?
It's got that tempo, keep the tempo up. You know what I'm saying?
And we got to keep our tempo up,
Absolutely.
Right? That's right. All right. Respect, Grace, respect. So listen, yeah, they're all bad. The hot sauces are fantastic. In fact, I want to, suggest and recommend very highly that you go and pick up one of each one and make it a gift to someone as well. You can, it's great for around the holidays, special occasions, etc. So there you have it. As my boy Daniel Loveless, the host of the Hot Ones Caribbean, would say, if you didn't know, now you know, right? So keep it locked. It's the Hot Ones Caribbean. Enjoy this next episode featuring Joshua Da Silva.
Just for you, right? Just for you.
Yeah,
just for you.
there we go.
Let me see how much I got. Oh, Lord.
Pour a little bit more. Pour a little bit more, man. a little bit more. A little, a chunks as you go say in the Caribbean.
That good?
Alright.
That had to be good for you.
Let me turn it up now.
What I doing for you, boy?
We just turn it up.
You know you are a hot one. We are lime, we are laugh, we are chat, we no chill, we are hot one.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Daniel Loveless, and welcome to Hot Ones Caribbean. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. My guest today is a 22-year-old international cricketer who made his debut scoring 60 runs with the West Indies against a match with New Zealand. Allow me to welcome to the hot seat, Joshua De Silva.
Boy, it's a pleasure to be here. Just excited to get some hot wings.
What's going on, brother?
Boy, it's gonna be good. I'm excited.
Well, I heard he's a man real good with your pepper. Is that true?
Well, in the past I've handled my pepper, so hopefully it's that way today.
Well, let me jump straight into it one time now.
All right.
We're gonna start with the first sauce here today.
This is what, peri peri?
This is the peri peri, man. You got a little tamarind in there and thing.
Oh. Nice flavor, man.
Okay, now.
Yeah, good flavor.
Okay. So tell me something. From aspiring footballer to a cricketer now, what led in the change from being this aspiring footballer to now a cricketer?
Well, growing up, since I could remember, I always had a ball in my hand. I was kicking a ball, throwing a ball. And then growing up at home in the backyard playing football, cricket, got into secondary school. I was always a footballer. I always said I'm gonna play football as a career. I was never so happy to be in school, so I was always on the field. But then getting into secondary school, I took on cricket. I was still big on the football, and then getting and going through the ranks under 13 all the way up to under 19. And then when we got into Form 5, I had to make a choice. I was gonna choose one because I did over Form 5.
Right.
So it was to make a choice to do either football or cricket.
Okay.
And weighing the odds, how many people make it in football, how many people make it in cricket from Trinidad, it's a big difference. You have the Pollards, the Sunil Narines, the Dwayne Bravos, all of them. So I decided to take on that challenge, and it so happened it paid off pretty quickly for me.
Nice. Who's your favorite footballer, I must ask?
Francesco Totti.
All right.
Yeah,
all
retired,
right.
but
all
I'm a
right,
big
that's
Italian supporter. Yeah,
All right. And what about cricketer? When you're in the hot seat here.
Yeah, well, I have a few. I looked up to a few people growing up, like Ramnir Sawan, Brian Lara, of course, Adam Gilchrist from Australia. So I had a few good cricketers I looked up to growing up.
You know, you give me a real diplomatic response there. You know, I like how when I ask you about the football, you give me one name. When we talk about the cricket, you give me multiple names. And we could respect that.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next source and take it up a little bit, take it up a notch.
All right.
Now, we have the Bazo D here. Child, the Bazo D here now. Hopefully this one really can get a little Bazo D. You know, what's the definition of Bazo D? You know?
No.
It's actually confused. But with this sauce here, it's actually confusingly tasty. So let me see if it really...
I like this one, man.
You like about it?
The flavor nice, man. They're too hot.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure it's hot?
Yeah, talks. The man talks. Man, come on the set with talks. All right. Tell me something. International cricketer. What does it take to become an international cricketer? Tell me a bit about the sacrifices and the things that you need to do to get to your level at 22 years old.
Boy, a lot of sacrifices. What I've went through so far, I was very fortunate for how quickly it happened. A lot of long days in the oval in Queen's Park Oval with my coach, running laps around the oval and batting in the nets and then going in the gym. There's a lot, and the time away from home has been a lot as well, traveling and all that. So it definitely takes a lot. But I have a saying I like to say, it's a big saying: trust the process.
Right.
And so happened, and so I trusted the process, and it's paying off.
Is it that you train every single day? Is it like a Sunday to Sunday thing when you're training?
Nah, I'll take a weekend off. I'll do Monday to Friday every day. Sometimes I train twice a day, 3 times a day, including gym.
You train today?
No, of course not.
Oh,
I had
gosh,
to prepare for the
man.
wings, man. I can't be too tired. I've actually played golf this morning.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright. So you got the golf in there as well?
Have a little pastime there, take the mind off the cricket and just ease the mind a little bit.
Alright. And what time do you usually train when you're training?
Well, I'll normally have Trinidad training. That'll probably be from 9 to 12, and then I'll go in the oval, go in the gym, and then have another session. Well, now during COVID, you don't have any training with Queen's Park, but I'll go and do my gym, and then go and do my own training. I'll bring a few young boys, help them out, and they help me out.
I like that. You know, you're helping the youth as well to aspire. Yeah, see, again, my little white day like it.
No,
the
good,
intensity
man.
kind of hitting you already on the second sauce.
The nose scratching a little bit.
All right.
This edition of Hot Ones Caribbean is brought to you by Popeyes. This edition of Hot Ones Caribbean is brought to you by B-Mobile.
Up next right here, we have Alvin's hot sauce. You see, you know, the sauce is becoming a bit colorful here now.
Yeah.
So now we're taking it up a notch a little bit.
Red means hotter?
Yeah, I'm telling you, red means hot. But you know, as you say, use a man can handle your pepper, right?
Yeah. Going nice so far.
Let's begin. What's going on over there? What are you doing over there? I see I get a lot of wipes, you know.
No, just for the camera, man. They had to make sure it's clean.
Alright.
I'm going good, man.
So I love pepper sauce, right? Because we once said that when you're traveling, one of your essentials when traveling
is a must.
Pepper sauce.
It's a must.
Right? Tell me some of the ways you like to enjoy your pepper sauce.
All over the food.
All over the food.
Those spirit, all over.
But give me some types of food that you use the pepper with, that you come like some weird combinations that you put together with your pepper.
I did an Instagram poll the other day with cricks, cheese, and pepper sauce. A lot of people, I was surprised a lot of people didn't think it was a good combination.
Cricks, cheese, and pepper sauce.
Yeah, it was just, I grew up on that. A little bit of ketchup on it, or a little mustard or something.
You
gotta try that one. It's real good.
Give me one more.
Something weird. Boy on everything except eggs. It's
right.
Everything.
You think you'll ever try? You know, there's something that I try. You think you'll ever try the peanut butter with the mixture of the pepper?
Never tried, but I might have to give it a go.
I've
tried it on Doritos already.
I like on Doritos.
Yeah.
Alright. We can live with that. I particularly like how you're open to trying new things.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take it up a notch again, and we're gonna try another pepper sauce here. And you know, this one is a really special one because I know that you're actually sponsored by this company. So we're gonna take it up a notch a bit with the Bertie's pepper sauce, man.
Let me see how much I could put on there. I see plenty on there already, so I won't kill myself yet. No, plenty wings to go.
Dip some more, man. No. We had to do it for Bertie's. Dip some more, man.
Watch it.
Alright, I'm watching.
Right?
Alright.
You try that. You try that. Hype me up to kill me.
Let me bite it now, man.
Can't beat this flavor, you know. Can't beat this flavor.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I know that your father's love for cricket, you know, was the inception, the love of the sport. But sometimes the career of a cricketer, the stint doesn't always last that long, right? As one of your colleagues, you know, Chris Gale, you know, who says he intends to play until the age of 45, you know. But this is just one case, right? But the stint of being a cricketer doesn't always last that long, right? So my question to you is that what things do you have in place in terms of financial goals after your cricket career?
I just looked into a few things. Like I decided I wanted to start a little merch line, a little clothing, a little sporting wear, kind of with the trusty process, kind of showing how a cricketer goes through the. It doesn't even have to be cricket; it could be any sport. The process it takes. So I just want to incorporate that into JDS, which is my brand.
Right.
But yeah, something like that. Then invest in some stuff. Hopefully, open a business or two, and yeah, try my best to do things.
Delve into this for me. How does a cricketer make money with a ball and a bat? I mean, our viewers have asked, and I must ask you. You know, how does a cricketer make money?
No, well, you have your contract. Once you're on a contract with Trinidad or West Indies, you'll get a certain amount for the month, and then when you play a game, you get paid. Right. Depending on how long the game is. If it's a 5-day game, you'll obviously get more than a 1-day game. Right. And then you go to like IPL and CPL, another, they'll pay you, I think, for the actual salary for the whole tournament. Right. So, multiple avenues of getting revenue, man.
Wonderful. And do you have a manager who deals with these contracts? Like,
Yeah,
or do
yeah.
you deal with the business side of things?
No,
being
no.
a cricketer.
Yeah, I have an agent, Insignia Sports in England. They see about a lot of us from Queen's Park and Trinidad, like big Karen Pollard and Susan Ryan, all of them. So they look after us pretty well.
This edition of Hot Ones Caribbean is brought to you by Unipet. This edition of Hot Ones Caribbean is brought to you by the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and the Arts, Trinidad and Tobago. Like, comment, and subscribe.
At this point in the interview, we like to turn things up a bit, you know? We want to turn the tempo up a bit, right? So we're going to use now the House of Tempo pepper sauce. We're going to turn the tempo up a bit because after here, it's gonna get really heated.
I see fruity in there, so it should taste a little.
Try your thing now, man. It's time to raise the tempo.
Let me try to do it.
Feel like it hit me. How we doing over there?
Getting a bit hotter, but we're still good.
A bit hotter, alright.
Still good, man. We're still under control over here.
Okay. How you feel when you know you realized that the Hot Ones was coming to the Caribbean?
Boy, I jumped on it one time. I saw it on Bertie's. They had reposted it. So John and I had really had my partner John. We had an idea to do the video for Bertie's.
Right.
Eating all the different flavors like pepper, medium, and scorpion. So when we see that, we say yeah, we're putting that and we tagging Hot One.
So aside from these peppers here, like you ever had like a raw pepper and you make something with it, like you make a little own version of your own pepper?
Nah, I never tried it, but I don't know if I will, but we'll see.
Serious thing, like
I
take
eat raw
pepper and just throw it in the pot and like...
Yeah, we always cook with that pepper in the pot, and I'll take the pepper and chop it up and put it in the food. I love my raw pepper too.
So use a man, like if we come to line by you, the food gonna be heated.
It depends. If you want no heat, we'll keep it a little mild feel, but you know, we like the pepper in the house.
Alright. No, I know some people, like when they're eating pepper, they like to listen to music because it goes, hand in hand. You know,
Okay.
you're eating, you're drinking, eating pepper as well. What kind of music you like to listen to when you're eating and you're liming?
Yeah, the soca music, boy. I don't think you
Soca.
could beat it. Soca music is the sweetest genre of music in the entire world.
With Marshall Montano, top on your list.
Top of the list.
artists.
Marshall, Kess, you name it. Soca music, I just love it. I love the vibe, I love the tempo, everything about
You
it.
love the tempo.
Must love
You
the
see how we
tempo.
on the tempo, hot sauce, man. Come now, man. Raise the tempo.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
this? I heard on your YouTube channel, which shocked me.
Uh-huh.
I heard that one of your favorite genres and one of your favorite artists as well is the late K Lion.
Oh yeah.
Tell me about how you gravitated towards the musical genre Trinidad.
Now, well, I was listening to Boy Kayla, and so I like the dancehall too. When you go to West Indies, there's a bunch of dancehall you're listening to. Obviously, they have the reggae, the R&B. Everybody's listening to everything. We have a big music man, John Campbell, on the squad. So anywhere you go,
Big up Johnny.
the boss is just full of music. He playing anything. Celine Dion, Shakira.
Celine Dion.
Boy, he played. You name it, he played it. Once it's music, he played it. So but for me, I love music. So it's just about just trying different genres, and I fall on that one.
You like to try new things. Which genre hits the most? Like when you're either playing or you're training or you're doing something, which one hits the most and gives you the most energy?
Training about how to be soca music.
Soca.
Yeah, the energy, and as you say, tempo.
Yes.
Tempo being raised with that
Tempo.
music.
We got tempo networks as well, yeah?
So that definitely soca gets the blood going, and I just had to play Haunted feeling. Oh God, that's my song. Just play that on energy up.
Yes. And I think it's something with the music that is just, it's inexplicable,
Yeah.
Like when you hear that soca music, it just gives you that vibe. It's like, it just gives you that vibe. And now we're gonna take it in the kitchen, powered by Unipet, where we explore our yummy local cuisine inspired by the flavors of the Caribbean. Let me go! I'm here with none other than Chef Debbie. And today, Chef Debbie is going to be teaching me how to make pilau, or some people say pilau.
Correct.
How do you say it?
I say pilau.
Pilau. All
Right? It's a fantastic dish. Now it's up and down the Caribbean island, but we're doing Trinidadian version today.
Awesome.
And hats off to all those grandmas who really brought a sweet hand. It's a complete meal. It makes all the sense and it packs a punch.
All right.
So today we're doing a beef pilau.
So this is beef here.
Right, but you can do chicken. And my grandmother used to put some pigtail in it, so we put in some pigtail in it as well.
Awesome.
So we're coming across here, Danielle, where we're going to do a little bit of caramelizing of stewing.
Nice. I see these things set up already.
Yes.
I like that.
So the combination of both sugars is what I really like. So we're going to put a little bit of white and a little bit of brown. So we stir it a little bit. And slowly but surely it's going to start to bubble, as we say. Pot going to start to bubble.
The pot bubbling. Oh yeah.
Right, so if you look now, you see we getting there and we're getting into the bubbling stage.
Wow.
So I want us to get ready to put in a couple minutes once the bubbling is.
So for all the people who feel I can't cook, you lie. It's a hot one.
Nice. Smelling that?
Yes, I am.
Oh yeah, man. The key here is I've lowered the flame because I want this to kind of coat. Some people will add water at this point. No,
Yes.
let it sit for a little bit. Let all those flavors blend in nicely.
Wow.
I think we're good with respect to color on the meat. And then we're going to slowly add a little bit of stock to this, chicken stock.
Funny thing, in the beginning of the interview, you actually asked if it was orange juice. So it wasn't.
Okay, so now we have the beef where this has simmered for the hour. It's nice and fork tender, taking its time. Now we're going to add in to complete it,
Nice.
right? So we're going to start off with a little bit of the rice, parboiled rice. But you're going to also add the pigeon peas next.
Let me get that for
And
you.
I like to add my pigeon peas with a little bit of the water. Some people may say they like to drain it out,
Right.
but I like to. And at this stage, I've parboiled the pigtail. And what I would suggest, a little trick of the trade is bring it up to the boil, simmer for about half an hour to 40 minutes.
Right.
Throw off that first set of water. Be extremely salty,
Yeah.
as all the nitrates. Fill it back up and give it another 15 to 20 minutes before putting it in. Because what you don't want is a salty pan,
Yeah, oh God.
right? Because you want a good amount of
Yeah,
pigtail
of
in it,
course.
right? So we put in that in. So to finish it off, we would just put a little bit, when you're ready for like the last 10 to 15 minutes,
Yeah.
put a little bit of coconut milk in it just to bring it together,
Yeah.
and you have a pilau.
That is pilau. And don't forget, guys, if you would like to check out the full recipe or the full presentation, be sure to check out the Hot Ones Caribbean website or check out Chef Debbie on Instagram and across all social media platforms.
So let's just say you have somebody coming over
Yes.
and you want to impress, putting out,
You know I wanna.
dressed
present the thing nice,
dressed
you know what I
to
mean?
impress.
Yes.
See those nice little pieces of pigtail and thing, man?
Yes. Oh my word.
I have a lovely little coleslaw here, which has pineapple in it.
Wow.
All local cabbage, local
Lovely
dill,
color of it too.
and has a little saffron or turmeric.
Proper thing.
Yeah. You can't have pilau without some coleslaw, you know that. So Danielle, now to give you a taste.
Oh yes. This is the most exciting part of the show. To eat.
To make sure and give you pigtail, as you
Yes,
said.
I love pigtail, so I go heavy on the pigtail. Wow.
And a little coleslaw.
Of course. A little more coleslaw, brother. More coleslaw. No chinks on the coleslaw, man. Alright.
Bon appetit.
Thank you so much, chef. And now the moment that truly we get a little mix here, everything here. Yes, chef. The real deal. And I love how the pigtail just melted in my mouth as well. How's that hot one? Chef Debbie,
Yeah,
I love it.
good.
My name is Daniel Loveless, and this was In the Kitchen, powered by Unipet. That was a hot one.
This edition of Hot Ones Caribbean is brought to you by the U.S. Virgin Islands.
We are lime, we are laugh, we are chat, we no chill, we are hot.
Now that we turn the tempo all the way up now, we're gonna move on to the next one. The next pepper to heat it up. And this one has the Trinidad Scotch bonnet hot pepper in it as well. Eh? And you see with this one, I want to throw on some more on it as well, man.
Alright,
Caribbean flavors, the sizzler you call it, you know.
just for you, right? Just for you.
Yeah, alright, there we go.
Let me see how much I got. Oh Lord.
Pour a little bit more, pour a little bit more now, man. A little bit more, a chunks as you go say in the Caribbean.
That good?
Alright.
That had to be good for you.
Let me turn it up now.
What are you doing for you, boy?
We just do I want to know. Get in there, get in there. I want to hit, man. This is about the 6th time I hear go through the interview. Whole interview.
Well, you know the peppers.
Sniffing, what's going on over there, man?
Peppers make the fluids flow through the body now.
Fluids flow, alright.
Must have a little sniffles in there. But
It's some enjoy milk, we have some milk here, though, you know. We are here covered, we are here covered.
Hey,
You know, it's not because I'm folding, you know. It's not because I'm folding. I just gave you an example now.
hey, that pepper wasn't hot.
A demonstration.
That pepper was nice.
It was nice.
Nice, real nice.
Alright,
give me
alright,
something hot,
alright.
man. I want something hot. I want to feel the burn.
You wanna feel the bird?
Yeah.
Don't worry, we getting there. We getting there. How do you find time to create all this YouTube content?
Just by finding time hard. Sometimes I go a few weeks without uploading, but I'm trying to build like a little archive bank where I could just pull and upload every week. Trying to go once a week, but sometimes on tour I'll go 2 weeks without uploading, but I'll still try and get either a talking video
Yes.
or something just for the viewers. I might do a live on YouTube or on Instagram just to keep the energies going and keep a relationship going. So I don't disappoint them because I look at it as they are looking up to me as somebody who
Yes.
is at international level and they want to be there, so they're trying to learn from me as much as possible. So that's what I'm trying to show them and help them learn from a young age what is needed
Yes.
to reach that level.
Love the great words. And the team was actually shocked when we you know looked it up and he was like, wow, this man is a YouTuber.
Yeah.
You know, so as we touched on financials, maybe YouTube is a way that, you know,
That's the goal.
that might be the job there.
Yeah, that's the goal. I would love to do it.
What inspired you to even start the YouTube channel?
I was in New Zealand 1 year in 2016, I believe, and I put a GoPro on my helmet, wicket-keeping, and I went out in the middle, and then I had that video for about a year, and I never did anything with it. It was just for memories, basically. But I found it on a hard drive one day, and I was like, let me just throw this up, because I saw people were doing stuff on YouTube. They were getting views, getting subscribers. It wasn't as big then to say people were making money. It's now starting to really build up now. So. when I got
Basically, the
there-
man saying he making money from YouTube now.
I wish I could say
Tell
that.
me a little bit about the YouTube money now. It does make money there too?
Nah, it's not. It's a little bit. All the help is it's something. It definitely motivates me to know that it could be something more.
Yeah.
And exactly what I said before. It's just helping the youths and helping somebody with the journey to being an international cricketer. That's the best thing that I want to do. I want to show somebody the pathway. So if money counts, money counts. But if not, I just want to show people the journey to becoming a cricketer. That's the most important part.
What is one of the cool videos that we could expect from this YouTube channel that you haven't released as yet or you intend to put out?
But right now I have a few vlogs, little vlogs and things. I haven't done anything too spectacular. I did a documentary. on my test, my debut test, the ultimate test.
The ultimate test.
That was my debut. We did a little video on that. Jono edited it, my partner, and it was a beautiful video. I enjoyed doing it, and more videos like that for sure to come in the future. My first test entry, he said he's gonna do another one for me, so let's hope that one comes soon.
Wonderful, wonderful. And I appreciate how Jono is rolling with you as well throughout the journey. So let's keep it moving to the next one. The Maggi Spicy with Shadow Benny. You like Shadow Benny?
Love Shadow Benny. I did raw too. I even didn't know Maggi had pepper sauce.
Well, if you didn't know, well, now you know. Alright, let me see what's going on here now, man.
I'm gonna put a little more in the cup. this sizzler wasn't very hot, so I'm gonna put a lecture on this
Let
one.
me see. Well, let me see what we're doing here now.
Cause I want to get the reaction, man. I want to see,
Yes,
I want
yes.
to see the feel the burn.
All right, you want to feel the burn? All right. Tell me how the taste buds going across there.
Real good. Real good.
With standing heat.
Yeah, let me add some more on the next end.
Add some more now, man. Soak the thing now, man.
Alright, look. Right? And dip it. That's what we do.
The man, he ain't coming to play no games. Oh, gosh, with the board and everything. All right.
I'm sure enough before the scorpion come in.
Yeah, you should. No, it come in. I just leaving here. You know. We're turning up the heat. I know here's a man like your soaker. I see you still sniffing, boy. Oh, God, the man started. He bring out the red cloth.
Boy, it's not hot there. Just the fluids flowing.
The fluid's flowing. All right.
Yeah.
I know here's a man like your soaker. So I see I will train a little soaker in the mix fair, right?
Yeah.
This one. So I'm just gonna sing a little piece of the song and you'll tell me if you know the song.
Alright.
The song does go like this. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Boy. I tell you, don't ask me no questions in this, boy. I
So
don't
you
know.
never hear that song?
No, boy, I don't know.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's actually an artist from Barbados.
What?
I'm going to Barbados soon. It's actually TC from Barbados.
Alright.
But I'm gonna sing a little more of the song for you.
Alright.
A part of the song goes like this. Who the hell is Kim? You never hear that song?
Nah.
You lie. Who the hell is Kim? You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. You need to play that song for this man, boy.
I feel so.
But actually, a part of the song goes, "Who the hell is Kim?" So we getting a little heated, right? We know there's a pepper man, you know, go to get a little heated anything, man. We are nothing here for you. So tell me something here. Who the hell is Kim? And how did you manage being in a long distance relationship?
Oh God, look where you're going. Nah, well, me and Kimberly Wooling, we've been together for about 3 years, almost 3 years, I think. Hopefully, I want to catch up. I want to be sure. I don't want to get in trouble. But now we've been going well. But long distance, it hard. I wouldn't lie. Long distance hard, but we fighting through it, man. It's been going good so far. So hopefully, I haven't seen her in about 5 months. I saw her for one night when I was on my way back from New Zealand in England. And before that, I didn't see her for 3 months.
One night, boy.
So basically, 1 night in 9 months.
Wow, well, you can't even classify it as a one night stand because I mean it's a long night stand. If you want to call it that. But what are some of the struggles that you faced? You know, being in that long distance relationship.
Time zone, boy. Time zone is we're now 5 hours. Sometimes go to 4 hours, but we're now 5 hours apart. So just being when she going to sleep, I now finishing training. So sometimes we might not get to talk to each other. And then when she wake up, I still sleeping, and then she might be in class, and then just communication is a big part of it. So we try our best to communicate as much as possible and put time aside for each other.
Right, okay. Are the arguments less spicy or more spicy being so distant? Is the communication better or is it not being away from each other?
Nah, it's good. I wouldn't lie, it's good. We haven't had many arguments. You have your little down times, but it's been all mostly up for now. But it's tough, I wouldn't lie.
Okay. You know, I had to just give you a little bit more context on the song, you know.
Right.
You know, the artist was basically, you know, found out that, you know, the partner called her Kim.
Yeah.
You know, while interacting with each other. You ever had an instance where you had a girlfriend and they called her the wrong name?
Nah.
You never had that instance?
Nah, I don't want to make that mistake.
You know what I mean?
You make that mistake?
I make that mistake, boy.
God.
I make that mistake. I end up calling another name and she really asked me, who the hell is that? And I was like, boy. I was joking. Anytime you put in a situation like that, just say you're joking.
Well, don't say that now. God, she will know now.
Kim, I hope you're not watching this. Kim, if you did know.
This edition of Hot Ones Caribbean is brought to you by Be Mobile. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Why don't we move on to the Matux Trinidad Scorpion Pepper? I was excited for this part, you know.
Anything in Scorpion, it must be hot. But
You ever had the Scorpion Pepper?
not from Matux, no.
Alright. Alright, well, yeah.
But nothing has been challenging as yet, so we'll see.
Alright, we'll see.
I see this one have plenty, but I want the burn, man. I ain't feeling the burn as yet.
Alright.
Let me put some more.
The man is ready, Pepper, man. Boy. I thought I was joking when they say, but the man really know you, Pepper, boy.
I do it myself, boy.
How we going over there?
That one a little hot. Just a little bit.
A little hot.
A little bit.
That's let me go ahead up, you know.
Nice though.
Going up.
It's burning like I wanted to though.
We have a
So I'll put
recurring-
some more.
Alright. Some more. You get there. We have a recurring segment on our show called Explain That Gram.
Okay.
So we went and do a deep dive into Instagram, found some pictures, and we want a little explanation to these pictures. We want some more context to what was happening in that moment.
Alright. Let me see the pictures. I'll try my best to explain what's going on.
This is the first picture here. What's going on here, Mr. Cricketer?
Well, ever since growing up, I love fishing. If I'm not playing cricket, well, before cricket, every weekend, me and my father, since we had the boat, about 14 years now, again, a little hot. Yeah.
Come on, man.
So every weekend, we're going down the islands, 4 a.m. to about 4 in the afternoon, catching fish. We catch some nice fish, some big fish, some small fish, but fishing, I love it. There's nothing like going out in the ocean, away from everything, and getting fish. And catching fish and taking it home fresh fish to eat.
Yeah, a hard time over there, buddy.
Get a bit hot.
Tell me, about this picture here, right? So, you was fishing here, but tell me about your best fishing experience.
This one, probably about 2010. Me and my dad, we went in the Grand Boca in between Venezuela and Trinidad there.
Right.
And we hook onto a fish, boy. This fish take the line. And
Many fishes in the sea, but only get that one.
That one. We was happy to get that one. Take the line, it gone. So we pulling up this fish and say, nah, this had to be a wahoo. Had to be a wahoo. Fish pulling in, an hour gone, still pulling in the fish. So this fish had to be big. When you go in the Grand Boca, is one hit and miss. You either catch or you don't catch. But when you catch, it's big.
Yeah.
So pull up the fish account next to the boat, 65-pound wahoo.
Wow.
I think taller, but like probably me now, I'm 6'2", and it's as tall as me. I scream. They actually have a video on YouTube. A 33-pound kingfish we caught in the north. I'm probably about
33 pounds.
Yeah, I was probably about 10 years old, 11 years old. If you see how I get on, I screaming. We put the fish in the boat. I screaming. Me and my father pulling in the fish. I there with the little gaff in my hand, the big hook him and pull him in the boat.
Yeah.
That was a nice one.
Don't worry, we had the napkins here for you. Don't worry yourself, and we ain't even to the end as yet.
I'll take a little somebody water.
Come now, man. Enjoy some milk now, man.
Milk? Boy, just for you. Just so I can survive until the end. I'm gonna fill it up because I might need the rest.
How about this image right here? See, I call this the Saga Boy image. What's going on right here? Go spit out your milk.
Where pull that one from?
Don't worry, we are take man. Don't worry yourself, man. We did a deep dive.
Yeah. Nah, that one, that was my girlfriend's graduation. I think it was Form 6, I can't remember. But yeah, her aunt was taking some pictures while I walked in. I threw the jacket over my shoulder. I sagging going in. I looking like I dress up nice for her and things. So, and if you really captured well, I'll get a little argue for that.
Walking into my problems like we read the caption.
No, that was a nice picture. I like that one.
What you admired most, because I see right here you're looking at her. In that moment, what exactly were you thinking looking at her in that moment? In this beautiful blue dress.
You see how she looking? Oh God, like mine, you know.
Alright. We'll get to that. Let's move on to the habanero 100% Trinidad scorpion pepper.
I'll put more on this one too.
Yeah, come now, man. Don't do the thing halfway in that once Caribbean. We just do the thing proper. So it's either we going all the way or we ain't going at all.
This one is for you, Daniel. This one is for you.
Alright. 100%. Don't cry over there.
I'm looking at you. You okay?
I good.
Okay.
I
You
good.
sure? You sure?
I good. I real good.
Call them on next time.
I good. Man, I'm doing amazing, man. Tell me what you're thinking.
It's nice, man. Burn a little bit, but I still ain't get the burn I want, man. I ain't get the burn.
Yeah, like that, don't worry yourself. During the whole period, being an international cricketer and seeing so much success at such a young age, what are some of the lessons that life has taught you?
Cricket-wise, respect the game. Anything you do, respect your job. What you put into it is what you're gonna get out. I will tell any youngster this, anybody. Once you respect the game will respect you.
Yeah.
So if you're training all the time, you'll reap rewards. And then, yeah, kicking in. Yeah, that's most importantly, that's probably the best advice I'd give anybody. Just respect the game and respect your elders and learn as much as you can. Don't be afraid to ask questions.
And what keeps you motivated?
Drink some milk, yes?
Tell me, what keeps you motivated?
I could be a second.
Yeah, go ahead, you do your thing, man. But I really want to know what keeps you motivated, Joshua. The people want to know.
Hold on.
Yeah, whole day, brother.
I regret him putting
No, that's a hot one.
What keeps me motivated? Hold on, I need some water.
No problem, you drink, buddy. You drink. See, that's what the scorpion peppers do. You come and you talk your big talk in the beginning and you say, yeah, they ain't gonna catch me. But what keeps you motivated? I wanna know.
My family. My family keeps me motivated. Everything I do is for my mom, my dad, my dog at home, my brother, my sister, my brother-in-law, my girlfriend. Everything I do is for them. Put in that effort for them. When I come home, they're always supporting me. So, I don't know if I'm crying because of the pepper or the saying the emotional stuff. Well,
yeah, you get emotional. Man crying with it as well too. Yeah, gratitude is a must.
I think it's the pepper, but nah, my parents, my family, everybody who supports me, they keep me going and I do it for them.
Biggest goal, biggest life goal. What do you wish to achieve?
Be successful in what I want to do. Get what I want out of life. I don't want to look back and have any regrets and say, I wonder if I had done this, what would have happened in the end.
22 years old.
22 years old.
What advice would you give to your 16-year-old self, Joshua?
Study your schoolwork.
So you wasn't studying school?
I wasn't studying my schoolwork. I didn't do as well as I should have. Lucky enough I had sports to fall back on, but after sports, I really didn't do the education I probably should have. But lucky enough, sports pulled off for me.
Saved you.
Yeah. So do your schoolwork. Always have that backup plan just in case.
This edition of Hot Ones Caribbean is brought to you by the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and the Arts, Trinidad and Tobago.
Let's go to the final source and see. I told you I was going to take you to Barbados, although you didn't even know the song.
No.
But this one here is called the Old Duppy Pepper Sauce made in Barbados.
Was that fire pooch?
Fire pooch, man.
Right?
By the time you're done with your hair, so then you get a little shake up here, man. That's what we're talking about, man. Alright.
You ready?
Yeah, don't worry yourself, man. I went to Barbados and eat this, you know. I actually had this sauce the first time I went to Barbados.
Feel I put too much here.
So let me see what's going on here. And before you finish the wing, we have something called the last dab. We put one more dab of the sauce. It's optional. It's optional. But coat the wing. Coat the piece of chicken and some old duppy sauce.
This is sweet. I feel
Well,
enough,
that's
man.
the last dab. This is the hottest segment, the hottest part of the show. And I'm doing it with you, man. We're doing it together, man. We're doing it together.
Let me see ya.
Don't bite in it, man. We're doing
Nah,
it
waiting
together.
for you.
Alright, hold on. Alright, okay. There we go. Ready? Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me pour a little more. Because I realize you put plenty now.
Yeah, I've had a cheers from afar.
Alright,
Man,
cool.
cheers, man. Yeah.
The social distancing chair. The hot chair, you call it. Alright. 3, 2, 10. Alright, let me go. Bite in.
What are you doing over there?
doing amazing. How are you doing?
Very good. Feel like I needed more. Not supposed to drink milk yet, man.
Alright. How you feeling? How your taste buds feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling
Alright.
good. A little weird, but like I survived. I survived the hot one.
It's creep up on you, you know?
Are we
Creep up on you. Any plans of tying the knot? I see some of your colleagues, namely Puran, you know, has made the decision to attempt to tie the knot. What about you? When do you intend to tie the knot?
Nah, give me a few years, man. The girlfriend, she in university studying to be a doctor. So there's a first year almost up here. So she has 4 more, and then she had to specialize. Alright, it's creeping up on me now. So hey, when she finish school, we'll see what happens, man.
Joshua, you wanna have any kids?
Of course. Well,
How many?
A cricket side.
A cricket side. so you see yourself being the ideal family man then?
Yeah, love family. Anything to do with family, Christmas time, Easter, always with my family. Anytime I get to spend with them, always with my family. My mom and dad, anywhere I go. Hopefully COVID, I know if because of COVID my father would have been at my test debut for sure. But because of COVID, he wasn't able to be there. So the test matches, I was supposed to be in Trinidad, gone away, so now we had to wait even longer. To see my debut. See me play a test match.
Post-COVID, what's the first thing you want to do? What's the first thing you want to experience?
Boy, hug my friends. Yeah. You know how long I ain't hugged my friend? Yeah, it's been a long time. So just be around people, socially active, have a beer somewhere, and just enjoy myself. And go to a fete. Jeez and ages after I miss a fete.
And what's next for Joshua De Silva?
Hopefully progressing in the West Indies team, being a mainstay.
Hopefully we had to speak the thing into existence, man.
Nah, just be humble.
Yeah.
Be very grateful for what I have. I'm very lucky to be doing what I love as a job. So just be doing what I'm doing, keep progressing in my game, and continue doing YouTube. It's at about 12,700 subscribers now. Hopefully that keeps growing, and I could have a broader audience and show the way for youngsters all around the world. And yeah, just be the best I could be.
If you had to leave a final piece of motivation for any young ones looking out there, anybody who aspires to be like Joshua De Silva, or anybody who aspires to achieve some sort of a success, what will be a piece of advice to them?
Trust the process. It's a long journey. It's a long road ahead. It's not easy. You need to learn that patience is key. Not everything's gonna happen overnight. You need to be patient. That's most important. If you're having a good season, ride the wave. No matter what you're doing, work, job, cricket, football, hockey, it could be any sport in the world, any job in the world. Just what you want to do, give 110% and always be the best you can be. Give 110%, you can't ask for nothing more, and live life with no regrets.
Joshua De Silva, this is the part of Hot Ones Caribbean where we roll out the red carpet for you. We give you 30 seconds to tell the people what's going on in your life, promote what you want to promote, do what you want to do. Joshua De Silva, this camera, all the cameras, tell the people what you have going on in your life.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Give me the support. I love what I do it for you guys. Show me the love and support. I have a JDS line coming out. I had hats. That one, it's sold out. I had 25 hats. That's sell out. So I'm looking to bring out some more, some clothes as well. And thanks for having me. It's been an honor to be here.
My name is Daniel Loveless, and that was another episode of Hot Ones Caribbean. And that was a hot one. See you next time.
We are lime, we are laugh, we are chat, we no chill, we are hot one. Temperature is
How we like the closing?
Yep, yeah, I'm good.
That's a hot one! Woo!
we gonna spice it up like fire.
This edition of Hot Ones Caribbean is brought to you by the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and the Arts, Trinidad and Tobago.
We are laugh, we are chat, we no chill, we are hot one.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
You know you are a hot one. We are lime, we are laugh, we are chat, we no chill, we are hot one.